I'm sitting in the audience of the studio space. Back at Inspirato, one season, when we were looking to expand, we were on the main stage and we wanted to add more shows. And the only way we could do that is to host it here in the studio space that I'm in right now, sitting. At the time, Alumni Theatre did not have air conditioning. So it was quite hot here at the end of May, beginning of June, as you can imagine. So we had a dilemma. What were we going to do? How could we maximize the space, knowing that it was quite hot in here? Before I answer that question, I came across an article in the Journal of Psychology, and I just want to quote, just so I don't misquote this. This was done in July of 2011, Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, about positive fantasies about idealized futures that sap energy. So that's a really nice way of saying what they did is they took two groups of people and they had one group of people visualize success and just imagine success, whether it's a theater performance, whether it's about your schooling, whether it's about losing your weight. They had a second group do the same thing, except they had them also think about the obstacles in the way and the steps they would take to get there. Now here's the interesting thing. The second group that did the visualizing plus the steps and the obstacles ended up being far more successful, and this was done consistently over and over again. And one of the reasons why I bring this up is you'll see in a minute when we go down to the Trinity room, and I'll show you what myself and Loomer did in terms of maximizing the space and taking our opportunities as they presented themselves. So we're going to take you there next. I'm at the Trinity room here at the Alumni Theatre. This is the dressing room and the green room for the studio space that we were just at. Loomer Claddock, the Associate Artistic Director, had a look at this room and said, hey, we can make this into a performance space. Now just imagine the space is used for the dressing, getting ready to go up on stage, which means that there's furniture, there's props, there's windows. So it's a bit of a mess in terms of a lot of cluster. We took all that out, we blocked the windows. Loomer created these nice black coverings. We also took all of the signs away from here. So what you got was an intimate space for performance. And what we ended up doing was to have performances here for our 10-minute plays, and then the audiences would go up to the studio space. And again, the big reason for this was because the studio space was hot. For 10 minutes, you would be sweating in there, just enough time to bring them back down and watch another play and set up. So we came up with this creative approach, and we ended up having one of our best performances in the space here over the years. So take a look at your own opportunities as they present themselves. They won't be presented in the best possible way. Maybe there's a bit of work to be done, but in many cases, those opportunities end up being your best experiences. Hopefully this has been helpful. Make sure you look at my other tips in my channel to be the creator you were meant to be. Thank you.